Hello, I'm Amin, and I'm introducing my group mates, Cass and Jake. Today we're going to look at two different cideries. Through our research, we have gathered information on Eden and Citizen Cider. In this PowerPoint, we will answer the following questions. What sort of cider they produce? Who is the target audience? What kind of apples do they use, and where do they come from? And if this information is readily accessible, how they compare to each other, what kind of container technology is used, and why? And where are they located? So without further waiting, let's get into this. Who is the target audience? Citizen Cider appeals to the local 9 to 5 employee. They market their goods by affordability and younger audience, primarily college kids. They sell their namesake Citizen as a loyal citizen or available to all citizens. Many of the names of their products are puns or fun play on words. Examples of them are Brose, Dirty Mayor, and What's Up. They have a pub as well as they have participated in the annual Cider Fest. Eden Cider promotes their elegant style of cider, marketed more as wine. The website sources inspiration from Montreal ice wine, and thus their products are fancier and denote a refined consumer's taste. They're noting their tanners and flavor profile. They market towards an upper middle class families or people who want a simple yet higher priced cider to have a dinner. They also sell to American, Canadian, and British audiences. Names of their products: Cinderella Slipper, Imperial 11 Rose, and R. Borealis. What sort of ciders do they produce? Citizen offers a variety of ciders. First, they offer their core ciders, which include the Unified Press, the Dirty Mayor, the Lake Hopper, What's Up, and Tulsi. These ciders are available year-round and are also Citizen's most widely distributed products. Next up, they offer a selection of specialty ciders called Jam On, Citrus Star, Golden Spice, Cider V, and Strawberry Crush. As the names imply, these ciders are available on a more limited basis and may be offered during a different season or promotional event. And lastly, they offer a selection of two rosé products. One is called the American, and the other is called the Brose. These are more like specialty ciders and are more limited in release than the core ciders. My groupmate Jake will continue on with the rest of the slide.
As for the ciders Eden produces, Eden offers three main types of cider, the first of which are the harvest ciders. These are their mainstay flagship ciders. On their website, they're labeled as the award winners. Next up, we have the ice ciders, which are their sweeter, more dessert apple-based ciders. And lastly, they offer a selection of Orland's aperitif ciders, which are the herbal ciders, the more natural blends. Now, moving on to the key differences and similarities between these two cideries. One of the primary ones to note is a difference in concept. While Citizen focuses on more of a casual type of drink for any occasion, Eden prefers a more sophisticated and intricate cider. Now, this forms a sharp contrast between the two. However, it is really important to note that there is a similarity here, and is that they're both cideries, meaning that a lot of the technologies and techniques will cross over between the two. Moving on to some more differences and similarities here. Eden and Citizen both source their apples locally. Eden uses Vermont and New Hampshire orchards, whereas Citizen uses New York and Vermont orchards. Another similarity here is they both offer a wide variety of ciders and flavors. Citizen even offering a few rosés. Major difference here is also their marketing schemes. Eden markets to a more of a person with wine tastes, as opposed to Citizen, who is marketing to your everyday cider drinker, who is most likely buying their cider at a grocery store as opposed to a wine store.
Citizen is super open about where they get their apples from. On their website, they say that they source their orchards from New York or Vermont. They also use a lot of cranberries in their ciders, which are also from New York. Eden has its own map showing the names and locations of all of the orchards they use, all in the Northeast. Most of their orchards come from Vermont and New York, but they do have one in Quebec. Eden leads towards using glass bottles for their ciders, which fits into their more eloquent and sophisticated marketing tactic. Though they do have a line of harvest ciders that are sold in cans. Citizen mostly uses cans for their products, which fits into their more everyman and casual target audience. Both Citizen Cider and Eden Cider are in Vermont. Eden is in Newport, Vermont, and Citizen Cider is in the city of Burlington.